the world that you want to live in.
And we have to make sure we make that contrast. At the end of the day, she still walks away from it with that sense of self.
When we change the angle, what do we want to see? We want to see it from the side, or you want to see it from the end? What are your thoughts?
Wait,
I was thinking like if someone is talking to her but then it starts to become abusive, she kind of like blocks them out with an animation.
So we plan to use a diverse cast to represent mental health issues.
They seek healthy parenting that actually find freedom and the structure of our characters today will be similar to one another in order to show exactly how similar the two young adults are.
My favorite moment from the summer program was probably getting to meet new people, and not only that, trying a whole different style of film.
At lunch, where we took over the DJ stand because we was tired of the Pandora, and we just had everything. We had reggae, we had bachata. We were trying to teach everybody how to dance.
Those kind of moments when like we're creating the things together and just chit-chatting and having fun.
He was running through the middle part of the train, and he tried to swing over one of the banisters, the one that hang poles, and he slipped, and then he made the biggest crack. And so far, everything was loud. It was boom, everything.
Whenever we have breaks in the middle of the day, we often play music, and we always have like a dance party during lunch, and it's really fun to see everyone let loose when we're not working on the film.
I was trying to shoot an experimental shot of Amani riding her skateboard in a puddle, and when she like went into the dip, she fell and face planted in the skateboard kept rolling into the middle of the street. It's on your phone, and that was
It's not my fault.
Ethan gets the frisbee thrown at him. He somehow does a matrix thing and it goes everywhere, and he hits it so many times up, and somehow he falls and it falls with him, and it was just so perfect.
My favorite part of the summer was planning, organizing, and going out and shooting all of the scenes for our film. That was a really fun and interesting part to actually plan with a group.
I started feeding pigeons, and they were all over me, and I became a bird lady.
They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
What the hell is going on?
My father was deported, so like I know the idea that like families could be ripped apart so easily here. I never thought it was something that could happen to me, or in the space in which I live in, and it was like a faraway idea that I never really thought of much. I said goodbye to him in the morning, and then 3 days went by, and I was like, where is he? And he just went missing, and I was like, what happened? And then you get a random phone call saying, oh, he's in the ICE deportation center, he's getting ready to be deported. And then within the week, he was gone.
I guess the first time I really encountered the immigration process was with my aunt. I was brought up by my aunt and she became a citizen in like 2008. The fact that she didn't speak English, the fact that she didn't have like that much opportunity to learn English because she had to work, and she was like making literally minimum wage. Like she didn't have time to like afford those nice classes to learn English.
And then like Trump comes in and he's just like deporting people. Like you get called to the immigration office and they're like, they tell you to go to floor 11, like call your kids, call your wife, tell her like, and like get your stuff together because you might not be able to come home.
Immigrants tend to follow the law even more than like actual US citizens, but he'll like point to those and then be like, hey, here are the good immigrants. If you follow the process, if you like got your green card, if you got here legally and are working to benefit like the American people, then like we wouldn't have an issue for you.
They say these people who are here illegally should go back and get in line. They should come legally. They should get in line, come through the front door instead of, sneaking in. But this is a myth, because for most of them, there is no line to get in. There is no door.
Being a white immigrant has lent me like a large degree of privilege, and although I see the ways in which like police interact with my parents when they realize they have an accent is different, it's not necessarily something that's like immediately visible. So I feel like the difficulties I've faced have been kind of measured in that way.
They come here because there's work here. And we have, in the United States, 11 million undocumented people. Most of them are working. It's part of the economy. Here in New York, you can go anywhere in New York City and throughout the country, really, and you see it's part of the fabric of the economy, of the communities, people who are immigrants and people who are undocumented immigrants. So the idea that these are just like people who are totally alien, in fact, it's very much part of this economy, and sometimes that's not taken into account when designing these policies.
We're your taxi drivers, we're your Uber drivers, we're washing dishes in the restaurants, we're doing construction, we're doing all these like low-paying jobs, frankly, and we're like a good chunk of the service community in New York, and we're just like in the background. We hold the city up.
We're in a moment, a really critical moment, where things could get a lot worse. But the hope is, by raising awareness, by people starting to see who these immigrants are, who these families are, they become more empathetic.
I think that it's most important that I do that work in my own community, like check those people and try to inform those people, because there's some power there, If it does work, like if we build that coalition that we're all hoping for, like I think that we can really change the system.
We're not all necessarily the same, but that doesn't mean that we don't all have a common struggle, right? And that doesn't mean that we can't find solidarity with African immigrants, with Mexican immigrants. Like that doesn't mean that we can't come together to form a community of like people of color, a community of immigrants to fight for something that's better. We should always be reaching towards a better goal, because like clearly this current system is broken, and to not find solidarity amongst each other, to not resist, is to be complicit in this almost.
Moi aussi, moi c'est America.
Ako din ay Amerikano.
Moi aussi, je suis américain.
Anch'io sono l'America.
我都係美國人嚟㗎。
我也是美國。
Anche io sono America.
I too am America.
I sit here?
Sorry, you're asking me. Whatever. So when are you coming over for dinner?
Hi. Who's this?
Where's your dad? He probably left because his kid is a fucking freak.
You stupid dyke ass bitch. Why you dressed like that? You always coming in here thinking you this shit like I won't beat you up. Ugly dykes are the worst, cause how you feel like being a girl and a boy, that's 2 chances. You're a fucking carpet merchant.
What is your emergency? Sandy Hook School. I think there's somebody shooting in here. Sandy Hook School.
Ma'am, where is your son inside the school? What room number is he in?
He said he's in one of the math classes.
Okay, do you know what room number that is?
Tell me I asked him. He said he's locked in a math class.
Okay, he's locked. Okay, just tell him to stay locked in that room.
I love you. I love you. It's going to be fine. Can you hide somewhere? Can you play dead?
I have to go.
This early?
Yeah, my mom said before midnight. Jerry's there.
Your mom's still with that guy?
Yeah, he's been around a lot lately since my mom has been working so much. Anyways, I should get going.
Okay. See you at the park.
Alright, bye.
Go home safe.
Thank you, you too.
Bye, loser.
Bye.
Your mother got called into work. She won't be home for a while. How was the party?
Fine.
So slice left. You want to play with us?
Check, yo, you know what we about. The hoes we ski them out, the dome we dream about. Get blown and leaving out. She's known to even out, but we don't eat them.
Inspiring millions of women to share their personal stories of sexual harassment and assault. And last night, Reese Witherspoon, you see her right there, she spoke out, Amy, sparking a real national conversation.
Yeah, this has been a very powerful movement. A new ABC News Washington Post poll revealing an estimated 33 million American women have been sexually harassed.
And the Me Too movement. Millions of women across the country and around the world sharing their experience with sexual harassment and abuse online using the hashtag #MeToo.
Just my luck. I'm stuck on the train with another rowdy black girl.
Another basic white girl. Can't handle my blackness much.
Look at her hair, so nappy and kinky, thinking she's the shit.
All she really gotta do is brush her hair, and she couldn't even do that.
She'd probably disappear into the night and no one would notice. Or care.
It's a hot ass day. Her pale ass needs some sun. Ever heard of a tan or a little bronzer?
She probably lives in the projects. Gotta watch out for the roaches.
White girls only have two things to do. Look cute and be daddy's little girl. Couldn't recognize real hustle from a mile away.
We're always talking about their struggles, but what about our struggles? We don't get as much recognition as them.
I swear, white girls couldn't even do half of what I gotta do. Real work would send her crying to daddy.
I can't stand people like her. The government gives them free rides, yet they claim they work for it. Parasites.
People like her are just naturally evil. They oppress and murder. There's no good in them.
The way she's looking at me, making me seem like some sort of villain. They forget we pay out of pocket for them.
Why is she still on the train? Bet she's living in one of the gentrified areas, scrubbing away real culture with her white cancer.
She smells like poverty.
Privilege.
Ghetto.
Gringa bitch.
Fucking scum.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
It's totally fine. I actually just got the same book.
Me?
Yeah.
That is so cool. Alright, bye.
Bye, have a nice day.
Loneliness, a feeling at least once endured, an internal pain never truly cured, never moved on, never got past. On my mind is still the last time I seen my brothers, last time I seen my mother, last time life really felt real. I know what they say, everything takes time to heal, but this got me so depressed, so alone. I don't know if it's just me, but I really feel like I have no home, no family, one friend. The way I've been moving, that might end.
My loneliness, my depression, my pain, hoping shit won't stay the same, but it lingers and stings. It's supposed to be a once-in-a-while thing, but it's not. It ain't just here and there. It's always and it's everywhere. It burns through my soul. It makes me feel like no matter what, I just don't know. Every sunset I see and my sadness gets deeper. Every sunrise I miss, they say I'm just a sleeper. And the clock goes tick-tock as the staircase gets steeper. I was destined to die, a machine and a creature. I thought I saw the devil this morning, waiting for me to turn the last page. To finish the book that couldn't stop burning, I looked inside the cage.
I'm trying to meditate, but something ruined my flow. I keep on thinking about the status quo. I keep on thinking about money and power and honey and flowers, the debt I still owe.
And I know that happiness comes from inside, but I no longer have control of my mind. Swipe here, insert chip, bills pay, take a trip, swallow pride, get a grip, and my heart goes rip rip. But what do I care if my car was declined? As long as I got all my chakras aligned, as long as I got my yayeye kulele, mi sheshe, mi corazón verde, mi shine. I have everything I possibly want, except all the things I can't find at the mall. The feel of the ocean, a mother's devotion, good sex with emotion, and dancing slow motion. 'Cause maybe the chemicals off in my head. That's what it said on the website I read. But I don't need a doctor, a spiritual proctor, pain passed down to me from ancestors long dead. And what do I care if the beach wind blows, if I cannot feel the sand between my toes? If I lost my, can't find my, ayeye kulele, mi sheshe, mi corazón verde, mi shine.
Mr. Raymond always sits on the same bench in the same park at 5:33 p.m. sharp. He was not there today. After seeing rain in the forecast, he decides to forego the park and head straight to the deli for his favorite drink. He checks the shelf where his drink always is, but finds it is not there today. After a few moments of searching for the drink, he realizes it is out of stock. Mr. Raymond finds a new soda misleadingly named Simple Night. He finds it catching his eye and decides to buy it, deciding a simple night is just what he needs. That soda, however, tastes a little strange and Mr. Raymond begins to feel tingly. His skin suddenly begins to glow. It suits him, no?
Where the hell am I?
Welcome to my party, Mr. Raymond. I have to do everything for you, don't I? Have you met Christina yet?
Hey, I'm Ray. You're Christina, right?
I don't know. Do I look like I'm Christina?
I'm getting out of here.
Don't worry, I've done this a gajillion times. I like to scream really loud when it drops. It helps when you're scared.
Hey, I have the same one!
That was awesome! See? It wasn't so bad, right?
Yeah, it wasn't so bad at all.
Are you gonna pay for that?